Hello my darling yoga family, and for those of you who don't know me, I'm Wendy. Thank you for welcoming me into your homes. It's a privilege for me, thank you. As we root through the sit bones today, we're going to go through a different breathing practice, and it's breathing through alternate sides of the nose. It's a really energizing practice. Just take time to root through sit bones, roll around, get comfortable while I chat. It's different. It allows both sides of the brain to get equal amounts of oxygen. Often we have one nostril that's slightly blocked and the one side feeds the other. So we're going to really energize through this beautiful breathing practice. And I will always say, blow your nose first. I've already given mine a good blow. Give yourself half a chance. Okay, so as you roll through your shoulders, and we'll start with breathing through both nostrils. Rise out of the crown of your head and tuck your chin in. Feel supported with your belly breath to begin with. Always think about the small of your spine as you breathe in. Long and slow through both nostrils, and find that exhale through both nostrils. You can float your eyes closed or keep them open. One more long breath in. And out of both nostrils, all the way down into the pit of your belly. Have a little roll through the shoulders. Place the one hand underneath the elbow of your working hand so that you are supported, that you feel comfortable. And then bring the middle and the index fingers to the center of your eyebrows. Just give yourself a little massage here. That feels good. And gently place the fourth finger on the soft part of your nostril so that you're shutting that nostril off. We're going to start breathing through the thumb side. If I move my head from side to side, it's only to show you. You keep facing me, and when you're ready, you can close your eyes and just follow the guidance of my voice and how this feels for you. So let's energize through this alternate nostril breathing practice. So I'm pressing my fourth finger into the one side of my nose. I'm going to breathe long and slow through the thumb side. And then close the thumb side off with the thumb, open the ring finger and exhale through the ring finger. Then take a long breath in through the ring finger. Close that nostril with the ring finger, open the thumb and exhale through the thumb side. Breathe long and slow through the thumb side. Close the thumb side, open the ring side and exhale long and slow. Take your time with it, breathe in long and slow. Close the ring finger onto that nose and open through the thumb side. Exhale. Breathe long and slow through the thumb. Close the thumb side, open the ring side and exhale long and slow. We're breathing for the full length of our breath. Close the ring side, open the thumb and exhale long and slow. See if you can find a pause at the bottom of the breath here in the belly, and then breathe in long and slow. Pause at the top as you connect your thumb to the nostril and open the ring. Exhale. Breathing in. Close, open thumb, exhale. Breathing in. Close, thumb side, open ring, exhale. Breathe long and slow. Close ring, open thumb, exhale. Breathe in long and slow. Close thumb, open ring, exhale. Breathing in. Closing ring, open thumb, exhale. One more round, breathing long and slow through the thumb. Closing thumb, opening ring, exhale. Breathing long and slow. Closing ring, opening thumb, finishing here. Gently roll the shoulders, release the back of your hands onto your legs, float your eyes closed, and release the shoulders away from your ears as you take a long breath in through both nostrils and out of both nostrils. Twice more, we're breathing long and into the headspace. Squeeze the belly as you exhale. One more time, breathing it in. Exhale. Just allow that breath to return back to its natural rhythm. Notice how you feel now. Gently bring your hands to your heart center. Release the head. Let the chin rest down towards the hands. Release your shoulders. And as you root through the sit bones, rise up and out of the crown of your head. Float your eyes open. Reach for the sky. Take your breath in. Rain your fingers down. Scoot your knees in. Give them a big old hug. And gently bring the other leg in front. So it'll feel quite different. The one hip will probably be a bit stiffer than the other. So if the knees are up here somewhere, it's absolutely fine. Sit comfortably. I'm just going to focus on the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists and the fingers. As you bring the palms face up, roll your shoulders away. Just hooking the arms into the shoulders. Bring the fingertips to the shoulders, leaving those elbows at shoulder height. Connect them. And then scoop the hands up and past your ears. Big slow circles. Let's see what creaking and clicking is going on in those shoulders today. I'm going to just warm all the synovial fluid up that supports the joints. Warming it up, saving us from injury. Just get a little movement into the ribs, feeling the ribs opening and lifting as you breathe in. And softly releasing down as you exhale. Let's take it in the other direction. Squeeze your shoulder blades, lift up through the back body. Exhaling as you connect the elbows. See if you can keep them synchronized. Your dominant side will always want to bring that elbow forward first. So connect them. 2 more rounds. We breathe the shoulders together. Lift the elbows high. 1 more round, exhaling round. Reaching up to the sky with the elbows. And down you come. Take those elbows wide. Reach the palms of your hands. Reach for one side of the room and the other side of the room. Okay, so we're finding space in the shoulders. Try not to sway through the hips and the spine. Roll the shoulders away, be open through your collarbones, lift up out of the crown of your head, take the belly breath in and start to turn the hands. So as you turn the hands, notice that it's the shoulders, from the shoulders through to the fingertips that are twisting. You're not hunching, you're not doing this. It's all internal. Feel it? Okay, speed it up. Even faster. See if you can see your hands in your peripheral vision, then you need to come wider. Rise all the way up into the sky. Connect the hands at the heart center. Have a little roll of your shoulders. Then give the legs a good old rub. I'm going to do that one more time. So reach up to the sky, breathe in. Bring those arms out wide. Have a look to your right hand and turn the thumb down. Twist as far as you can. Have a look to your left hand and that thumb is facing up. So this is your brain workout. Reach the fingertips away from each other. Keep rising out of the crown of your head. Breathe into your belly. Now start to twist opposite directions. Okay, so this is your brain workout. We love a brain workout. For me, it's early in the morning, which is why I've got my jumper on, because it's a tad chilly, but I wanted you to hear the bird song. I love it. Twist, 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 twist. Rise all the way up to the sky. And gently bring those hands back to the heart center. Roll your shoulders and give those legs a good old rub. I'm going to bring them in. Squeeze them. Reset your hips for a moment. Squeeze them in. Oh, and then draw those heels away from you. As you draw the toes up towards the knees, roll through the shoulders. Let the hands rest on the legs for a moment. Spread your toes wide. Breathe them open. Curl the toes. Breathe those toes open. Curl the toes. And as you spread them open, keep pressing through the one heel of the foot. As you bring the other knee in, hold on to your shin. If that's hard for you, hold on to the back of your leg. You're going to squeeze the knee into the chest. Toes are still coming up towards the knee. And as you open through the heart to the shoulders, take a long breath in. Point and press the toes away. Open to the fingertips. Exhale. Bring the knee into the chest. Breathe out of the crown of your head. And point and press away. One more time. We breathe in and out of the crown of our head. And point and press away. Hold on to the underside of your knee. Hold on to the underside of your heel. Reach your hips forward and just gently, this is a small move, get deep inside that hip joint. Yes, let's mobilize. Still pressing through the heel of the long leg, so you're active and stretching and finding that lovely length through the back of your leg. Maybe you'd like to just gently draw circles. So you can feel that is deeply twisting the top of the leg in the hip joint. You're really getting in there, but nice and slow and small. So really honour your body. Know that what you're doing is a good thing for you and only take it as far as your body likes. Let's point and press those toes away. We rise up, we take the breath in, pushing through the heels. Rain your fingers down, allow the upper body to be supported by the belly. Soften your shoulders, spreading the toes wide, breathe in, point and press away, exhale. Breathing the toes towards the knees, opening them, and then point and press away, exhale. Bring it into the belly, breathe in, and exhale. As you press the heels away, toes stay open on the other foot this time, lifting the knee into the chest, you're opening through the shoulders. We're not hunching up, we're rolling them away from the ears. Take your breath in and point and press away. Find that core strength. Breathe the knee in, opening through the heart to the shoulders, and then point and press away. One more time. We breathe the knee in and point and press. Let's hold the underside of the knee, the underside of the heel, roll up through the hips to the front of your sit bones, and just have a little rock in place here. And you'll feel quite differently on this side to the other side. I always do. You'll probably have one stiff hip in comparison to the other. When you've done that a few times, just gently start to rotate. So you're really supporting this knee and ankle. And when you've done a few revolutions on this side, we'll change direction. It's nice and small. You probably feel that you're hardly moving your leg at all, but it's happening deep inside your hip joint. Then reach the toes away, press through the toes, shake the legs apart and draw big opposing circles with your feet. Just feeling the good work deep inside your hips, your knees, your ankles, all the way to your toes. Okay, my darlings, so let's get rid of the block or whatever you're sitting on. And as we prepare for some energizing work, allowing the core to support our spine through the whole of this practice. So walking into your tabletop position, just releasing the wrists and the fingers as much as you need to, making sure the wrists are directly underneath your shoulders, the knees are directly underneath your hips. The belly is strongly into the spine. You have your tabletop. The crown of the head is reaching forward and the tailbone is reaching behind. So you feel grounded through the palms of your hands and your knees. Take a long breath in. Exhale, squeeze. If you want to do a little cat-cow here, then please help yourself to your cat-cow. Squeeze. Reaching your one arm forward, the thumb faces up, and you're reaching out of the shoulder to the fingertips. Take a long breath in, and then replace the hand. Give yourself a little push up as you bend your elbows. Push up, be soft through the elbows, and then breathe in as you reach the other arm forward until the shoulder is connecting to your ear. Exhale, bring it back down. Have a little push up, soften through your elbows, then push up. Then drawing the toes of the one foot along the mat. Yes, if it goes past the mat, that's fine. We're engaging the belly. Breathing in, and then pop the toes up to squeeze the glutes, your buttocks. Take a long breath in. Find that support as you bring the toe down. Drape the toe along the mat as you connect the knee back in. Have a little push up, breathe in. Okay, other toe comes all the way along. Stay connected, feel the belly, breathe into it. Pop that foot up, squeeze the glute. You're soft through your elbows so that you're strong through your shoulders. Breathe in and gently bring the toe down. Drawing the knee back in. Push back into this beautiful release pose. As you walk your fingers away from you, settle your heart onto your legs. Let the forehead rest. Walking those fingers as far away from your tailbone to get a beautiful stretch through the back ribs. Breathe into them. Let the heart rest heavily onto your legs. Let the elbows rest. As you raise your hands and your forearms, have a little flamenco. And surrender down. As you let the breath return to its natural rhythm, and prepare for the next part of your sequence. Have a look through your hands. Bring your hands back until the wrists are directly underneath your shoulders, always setting up correctly. Take a moment to soften your elbows out a little so that you have the width across your shoulder blades. That's where you want it. The belly is strong, we're not slinking into the small of the spine. The tail is tucked, the pelvic floor is up. All right, crown of the head forward, tail behind. Take a long breath in. As we reach the left arm forward, slide the right leg away. So opposite arm to leg. Reach ahead, the belly is strong. Breathe in. And as you exhale, pop your leg up. Oh my goodness, reach for your long tabletop. Reach fingertips away from the toes. It's strong. We're breathing in. And as you softly bring the hand down, bring the foot down, drape it along the mat. Give yourself a little push-up. Reset. Reaching the right arm forward and the left leg away, or whichever side you're on is cool by me. We are reaching the crown of the head forward, sending the energy past the fingertips, sending the energy past the toes. Find your belly breath. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the belly. Bringing the hand and the foot down and draping that foot back. Strengthening, have a little push-up. Let's reach, breathing, finding that length, breathing it up, bringing it back down. Exhale. One movement, one breath. Up we come, breathing to reach. Opposite side. Exhaling to come down. Little push-up. Breathing to reach. Exhaling. See, you find your pause at the top of your breath. Exhaling. Bringing the knees wide, connect your feet. And gently settle your sit bones down to your heels. You're going to walk those arms wide. Have a moment here to settle your forehead down. And resting on your elbows, pretend to screw a cloth out. Fire your fingers wide and just screw that cloth out. Wring it out. And then settle the arms, settle the head, settle the hips. And release your breath, find your natural rhythm. So we've done a stage one there, one arm, one leg separate, one arm and leg together, alternate sides. And now you either stay with stage one, stage two, whatever suits you, or you join me and we're actually going to work this. So as we come back up and into our tabletop, our start position, soften your elbows out, belly is strong, in it comes. Have a little root through the palms of your hands, press into the index fingers and the thumbs, and releasing your feet if you need to. Have a little flip-flop there. Okay, so we're reaching one arm away from the opposite leg. And we're going to connect the elbow and the knee as close together as we can, scooping up and into that cat-like pose. Reaching the spine to the sky, then reaching the fingertips away from the toes. Let's breathe in. Now squeeze as you exhale. Bringing the elbow to the knee, reaching the fingertips away from the toes, breathe in. Exhale, squeezing those belly muscles, curving the spine. One more time, we're reaching to breathe in. And exhale to bring the hand back. Settle down and into child pose for a moment. It's strong work for the supporting wrist. So releasing with the back of your hands down by the side of your feet. Allows the shoulders to release down towards the earth. And just resting your fingers and your wrists. Allow your breath to return to its natural rhythm. Can you feel the pulse of your belly into your legs? Oh yeah. With strength building, we're feeling grounded and strong. balancing our mind, our body and our spirit through this practice. Let's take a moment to reach the fingertips as far forward as we can. Have a little look through your hands. Find that beautiful stretch. And softly come back up. As you press into your perfect palm prints, you splay your fingers wide. Knees under hips, wrists under shoulders, soften the elbows. Here we go, other side. So we are reaching the other side fingers away from the toes, finding the support in the belly, the pelvic floor is up. And exhale to curve into your cat-like pose, bringing the elbow to the knee and then reach. We're doing 3 of these, breathe in. Exhale, squeeze. 2 more, don't raise it. Exhale, squeeze. Notice if you are feeling in need to rest before I bring you down. If you do, then please come into your rest pose whenever you need. We're reaching one last time to breathe in and bring that hand down. Back into the child pose, knees come together, back of the hands down by the side of the feet. Oh, let your head rest, let the shoulders go all the way through to the elbows, the wrists and the fingertips. And settle down here for a moment as you allow the breath to return to its natural rhythm. Underneath your shoulders. Gently press yourself up and into your seated position, just rolling through the shoulders, releasing them away from the ears. Well done. Would you like to join me in the next little bit? All right then, let's do it, shall we? I'm going to rise up and onto the knees. Bring the knees hip distance apart. Reach the fingertips up to the sky. And as you rain your fingertips down to your hips, hold onto your hips and bring the one foot forward. If you need to give it a helping hand, just take your time to get there. Heel toe the foot until it's on the outside edge of the mat, so you feel really supported, but the heel is directly underneath the knee. As you rise all the way up and into the sky, bring the elbows wide of the shoulders. This is our cactus pose. The belly is in strong. Take a long breath in and then squeeze the shoulders to bring the elbows open and wide. Start to come into your twist. Press into the big toe of your front foot. It'll really help. If you feel that back arm coming forward, stay open through the chest to the elbows. So you're coming into an honest twist through the spine. And bring your hands to your heart center. Again, press into the big toe of your front foot. You're in a balance at this moment. So if you feel a little bit wobbly, pressing into that big toe will really help. Okay, taking the front elbow to the outside of the front knee. If this is too much for you, just to stay here is good. If you want to take it to the next stage and create strength through the spine, create a fist with your bottom hand and cover it with your top hand. Okay, as you find the resistance, arm into leg, leg into arm, you then can open the top shoulder, lengthen through the spine, lengthen through the sides of your body, and follow your gaze up and past your top shoulder. Take a long breath into this. Exhale to squeeze your belly. Stay strong in it. Long and slow breath in. Exhale, squeezing belly. We breathe in and softly bring the hands to the heart center. Push into the front foot strongly and very slowly, with respect for your spine, untwist. Rise all the way up into your fingertips, breathe in. And as you rain your fingers down to your hips, hold on to your hips, bring that foot back and settle back into your seat. Have a lovely rub of your legs, give them a good rub, give the hands a little flick. We're going to do the other side. So I'm just going to turn around so that you can see me on the other side. You stay where you are so that you're taking it to the other side. As you rise up, bring the knees hip distance apart, reaching up into the sky. Find your straight spine, breathe into the belly. Training your fingers down. Hold onto your hips and bring the other foot forward. I'm going to heel toe that foot to the outside edge of the mat. Connecting into the big toe, pushing into the big toe. It'll actively support your thighs as well as we rise into fingertips and cactus wide. Exhale. Take a breath in. Let's squeeze those shoulders. Open from the heart to the elbows. Rise out of the crown of the head, breathe in. And then gently start to find your twist. See how slow I'm going? You imagine what's happening in your spine. Every single vertebra and disc are twisting and squeezing and growing out of the crown of the head. Gives them space to do that. Bringing that arm back. I could feel mine coming forward. As you bring your hands to your heart center, have a little roll of your shoulders. Let's draw that opposite elbow to the outside of the front knee, if indeed you want to take it that far. We create a fist with the bottom hand, cover it with the top hand, and then find the length through the spine as you lengthen through the sides of your body, opening the top shoulder. Take a long breath in, and if your neck likes it, we can follow the gaze of our eyes up and past the top shoulder. So you probably can see I'm wobbling a bit. Yay, I'm human. And we're balancing, and this is so good for us. You notice each part of the body that's connecting into this beautiful posture, strengthening our physical body, filling it with good energy. Constantly breathing. And when we come out of it, we do so with the same respect we come into these postures. So very slowly release the hands, bring them to the heart center, push into the front foot to slowly unwind through the spine. Rising up into your straight spine, finding that beautiful space, breathing oxygen into the discs of your spine, rain your fingers down, and bring that foot back. Settling down and into your seat. Let's just bring ourselves into a lovely release as you reconnect left and right and left side of your body. Resting your head down, resting the elbows, release your shoulders. Have a little look through your hands as you drape them back up towards you. I'd like you to sit in a comfortable position for our 3 sign breaths to finish this practice today. Have a little roll through the shoulders. Rise up and into the fingertips, lengthening through the spine. Tucking the chin in, squeezing the shoulders into the ears. Reach up and breathe. And sigh. Connect the hands at the heart center. We breathe in. And sigh. Love it. Lion's breath. We breathe in energy. Be brave. And exhale. Have a little roll of your shoulders. Rub those hands on your legs. And my darling yogis, thank you for your practice. Namaste.